Hey action lovers! If you're tired of scrolling through Prime Video wondering what to watch, stop right there. Today, we've got 10 insanely explosive action movies that'll leave your heart pounding, your fists clenched, and your popcorn bowl empty. Oh, and stick around till the end for a surprise pick that's flying under the radar. Let's dive in. Number 10. Heads of State.
A lot of people want you dead.
In Heads of State, the President of the United States and the British Prime Minister are not best friends. In fact, they barely stand each other. Their rivalry is as public as it is petty, until Air Force One gets shot down behind enemy lines. Now, these two world leaders have to survive the wilderness, dodge enemy forces, and stop a global conspiracy that threatens the entire free world. It's like Die Hard meets Veep meets 24, with Idris Elba and John Cena trading punches, gunfire, and insults across enemy territory. Expect epic stunts, sharp political humor, and the kind of reluctant bromance that makes action comedies so damn fun to watch. Whether you're here for the explosions or just to see two alpha leaders forced to share a foxhole, Heads of State delivers a high-stakes, high-octane political thrill ride that doesn't let up. Number 9. The Crew. Coming in at number 9, we're switching gears to a high-stakes Russian disaster survival thriller that flies under the radar for most American audiences, literally. In The Crew, what starts as a routine flight turns into a full-blown nightmare when a volcanic island sends out a distress call and a Russian airliner crew makes the bold call to attempt a rescue. The visuals are jaw-dropping. Lava, ash clouds, explosions, aviation chaos, and the pacing, non-stop. But this isn't your typical Hollywood blockbuster. It leans hard into raw survival, throwing our flight crew into an unfolding catastrophe where one bad call means total disaster. You'll feel the pressure in the cockpit, the heat on the tarmac, and the fear as things go from heroic to horrific in seconds. This isn't about deep backstories or emotional arcs. It's about grit, teamwork, and pure adrenaline. Number 8. Collide. If you like your action fast, desperate, and personal, then buckle up for Collide. Casey Stein is just trying to save the woman he loves. His girlfriend Juliet is in dire need of a transplant, and without the money to pay for it, he turns to the only person who might help, his old boss, a wild-eyed crime lord played by Ben Kingsley. The deal? Hijack a shipment of cocaine. The problem? That cocaine belongs to Hagen Kahl, played by a chillingly calm Anthony Hopkins, Germany's most ruthless drug kingpin. And Kahl doesn't negotiate, he retaliates. Now, Casey's on the run across Europe's highways, trying to outrun assassins, dodging bullets, smashing through traffic, and racing against the clock to save Juliet before it's too late. If you're craving an action flick with heart and horsepower, this is the one to hit play on. Number 7. Close Range. One man, one house, a cartel coming for blood. If you like your action close quarters, raw and relentless, then Close Range is your kind of fight. Scott Adkins stars as an ex-soldier turned anti-hero. He's not fighting for glory or revenge. He's fighting to protect the only family he has left, his sister and young niece, who've landed in the crosshairs of a deadly Mexican drug cartel. Why? A tiny flash drive. One that holds enough dirt to take down an empire, and everyone wants it. Now stuck in a remote desert home, he's got mercenaries on one side, a corrupt sheriff and his crew on the other, and no backup coming. Close Range is pure stripped-down action with a hero who only stops swinging when the last enemy drops. Number 6. Message Man. Tucked away on a quiet Indonesian island, Ryan Teller just wants to live in peace. No more contracts, no more blood, just ocean views and friendly neighbors. He even bonds with a local boy, Donnie, and his family, finally tasting a life he was never allowed to have. But the past has claws. When a ruthless gang of human traffickers targets the village and kidnaps Donnie and other children, Ryan's dark history comes roaring back to life. What follows is a calculated storm of violence as Ryan reawakens his skills, turning into a one-man wrecking crew. He cuts through thugs with the precision of a ghost, cold, silent, and unstoppable. Number 5. Apocalypse Z. Most apocalypse films are about survival in numbers. Not this one. Apocalypse Z takes a slower, more haunting approach to the undead genre, and it's all the better for it. Manel is a grieving widower who's been living in complete isolation, miles from the chaos tearing the world apart. But when a mysterious disease spreads globally, turning people into mindless, violent monsters, his solitude becomes his only shield. His only companion? A cat. Yeah, you heard that right. One man, one cat, and the end of the world. If you're looking for something different, quietly chilling, thoughtful, and beautifully shot, Apocalypse Z proves that not every action movie needs to be loud to be unforgettable. Number 4. Canary Black. Avery Graves is the CIA's top field operative, trained to disappear, lie, kill, and survive. But nothing in her training could prepare her for this. In Canary Black, Avery's world crumbles when terrorists kidnap her husband and force her into the unthinkable, betray her own country, or watch him die, cut off from her team, burned by her agency, hunted by both sides. She's got nothing left, except a lifetime of dirty contacts, ruthless instincts, and a heart that refuses to give up. To survive, she dives deep into the global underworld, trading secrets and bullets with mercenaries, arms dealers, and former enemies, all while outmaneuvering elite intelligence forces chasing her down. Number 3. The Old Guard 2. The Old Guard 2 picks up 6 months after the first film, and everything is about to fall apart. Andy is back leading her immortal crew when a dark figure from her past resurfaces. Quinn, her lost lover and teammate, who spent centuries drowning in an Iron Maiden at the bottom of the ocean. But Quinn's not alone. She was rescued by Discord, the world's first immortal, now an arms dealer bent on rewriting the fate of their kind. As the team races across the globe to stop a nuclear meltdown and recover ancient secrets, Nile, the youngest immortal, discovers a hidden power. She might be able to take or give immortality itself. Number 2. From the world of John Wick, Ballerina. Set in the violent, stylized world of John Wick, Ballerina gives us a new assassin to fear and root for. Her name is Eve Macaro, and she was trained by the Ruska Roma, the same brutal underground family that taught Wick how to fight, survive, and kill with style. But Eve's story is her own, and it's fueled by something deeper than duty: revenge. When her father is murdered by a web of killers tied to a powerful crime syndicate, Eve doesn't mourn, she hunts. With Ana de Armas leading the charge, Ballerina delivers kinetic fight choreography, neon-drenched visuals, and just enough Wick world lore to keep longtime fans hooked. And yes, there are cameos. If you thought John Wick was unstoppable, wait till you see what she can do in point shoes. Number 1. Ice Road Vengeance.
Oh my god.
Taking the top spot is a sequel that's colder, meaner, and more explosive than the first. In Ice Road Vengeance, Liam Neeson returns as Mike, a man hoping to lay his brother's ashes to rest in the Himalayas. But during a quiet tour through the snowy mountains of Nepal, his group is ambushed by mercenaries, and peace goes out the window. Now stranded in the freezing wild, Mike must protect innocent passengers while taking on a crew of armed killers. The snow turns red fast. This film delivers tight hand-to-hand fights, high-altitude suspense, and Neeson-style justice in a place where one wrong step can kill you, even without bullets flying.